Okay, this is gonna be a super fun video where we focus on the Apple Vision Pro in a different kind of way. It's been about 2 weeks since the Apple Vision Pro was released for everybody to use, and since then we've gotten some pretty funny videos out of it, some pretty ridiculous videos out of it, and even some pretty dangerous and possibly illegal videos out of it. But here is about 10 videos that shows different use cases for the Apple Vision Pro in more of an educational but super interesting and unique way. So, let's get into it. But before you call me an Apple fanboy, let me tell you, I kinda am, but that doesn't defeat the point of this video and the videos you're about to see, because they are impressive and amazing. And remember, pretty much they are only in the beginning phases. Apple Vision Pro is in its first iteration, and we gotta remember that. So the fact that these case uses even exist at the stage they do is impressive on their own. Well, be it some of it is a bit silly. Silly can be the foundation, the starting point for even more impressive tech to come. And I think that is exactly what this is, even if it's in its first iteration. Enough cheesing from me, let's get to it. The first video I wanted to talk about was a Marquise Brown case use from a video that he posted. He demonstrates how Apple could be used to track your car. And I know you're probably thinking that, there's an app for that, and that's true. But I think the location memory is the main focus here and is what is trying to be showcased. I think it does it pretty well.
Where I left it, between those spaces in the parking lot. The only thing holding it back from being nearly perfect is occlusion.
You can see it through his window, and I think that's just fun. That's impressive. I don't know. That's just the first one, so it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, there is an app for that now, but can you see it through your window? No, you can't. All right, back to the video. Surgeons can now visualize a 3D holographic rendering of a patient's anatomy. Think about actually visualizing that 3D holographic rendering that we've seen in the movies for so long. This is truly immersive and a little bit sci-fi-y. Remember, I make videos for the everyman.
Everyman, without exception.
Right, not for the engineers that work intimately with this. You're probably laughing, but this is pretty much what everyone's thinking right now, watching this go down.
Wow.
Oh, danger. So bear with us and just enjoy and have some joy, right? Okay, let's continue. I don't know how true this video is to the anatomy, but it does look pretty impressive. You can see how this kind of immersive tech might be able to speed up even educational processes of people looking to become doctors, or even maybe potentially robotic support in the future. That sounds more of a scary idea, but nonetheless possible. I would rather see humans utilize this tech, but I can see it. I can see it. Okay, this guy Adam on Twitter figured out that you can control it using sounds, not even just like voice commands, because yes, I know there is an app for that, but you can actually control the UI using like sounds.
Did you know that in accessibility settings in Vision OS, you can use something called sound actions to do this? Let's go to settings, accessibility, interaction, sound actions with the cluck, and we'll select home. Turn it off and watch this. Sound actions.
Okay, obviously languages that have click sounds in it, but for accessibility purposes, I've never seen an app do this, but maybe you can. I'm just saying this is a potential and pretty obvious game changer for many people. You gotta think about it this way. These videos are laying the foundation for future applications, and just think about that, okay? Think about those implications. We're in just the beginning stages here, so let's keep going. Wist is taking your media and turning it into memories. Yeah, but let's take a look at their video because it's impressive and kind of scary. So essentially what they're doing is taking your video and adapting it into, the reality that you're looking at through your goggles. I mean, it's Harry Potter 3D, 4D. I don't know. Apparently the waiting list has been extremely long, and I'm not really sure how real or true this is, but big if true. I can see like TV, media, video games integrating this sort of immersive media experience probably in the next 5 to 10 years on a more normal and consumer-based basis. There's definitely money to be made here, and they're gonna figure it out. Speaking of money to be made, let's move into the medical applications of this. We already sort of briefly touched it with earlier earlier videos, but here's some more. I really like the notion that we can be using these tools to study and dive deeper into these concepts and notions that were maybe less accessible before, harder to get to, harder to access, right? Like studying the heart, like the anatomy of the heart.
Conditions and see the effects right away on the hologram. With intuitive controls and next-gen visual quality, we are passionate about taking medical education to the next level.
I mean, again, this is just the most immersive tech we've seen in a long time. That's available to, like, you know, the average, not average, the well-off person. Yeah, because $3,500, and let's not lose sight of that. This is for, like, you know, money-having early adopters. This one, I didn't even know how it works, so I'm hoping someone in the comments can enlighten me. This is a video of the Vision Pro acting as a scale. Yeah, like a working scale. Please, someone explain it. What? How? This one hurt my brain. It really did. This one's sick because when I was in college getting my bachelor's degree doing educational technology, we often did work with augmented reality. But at that point, it was really just like Google AR and the experiences for that. So to think about a program that'll allow you to like operate with your files, it's insane just to open up one of these files that you have been working on and sort of pinch your way through it and work intimately with it like that. This is just nuts. I think it's sort of piggybacking on that same concept we've been talking about through this whole video. The 3D models that Apple Vision Pro actually allows is just mind-blowing. This is just crazy stuff. I mean, you can pull it right off. It's nuts. This is the future. You can't change my mind. It's like the resolution is so high, that's what's blowing my mind. This is how I felt when I was watching the Sora AI generated videos. Yeah, the high resolution and the bit rate. Obviously it had its AI quirks, but it was really impressive. And finally, I wanted to end on probably the more impressive, you know, showcase of the computing side of Apple Vision Pro, not just the immersive, like, interactive bits of Apple Vision Pro, because I think that's really obvious how much you can sort of tactilely work with Apple Vision Pro. But what is, I think, most impressive is how it integrates the apps, right? How you're able to seamlessly slide from one task to another in your setup as you want. We've come from a long way of a few tabs bogging down our computers. This is one of the most transcendent experiences I've had with vision and technology as a whole. Here, I pull a lunar rover out of an email and take it up to the moon to view on the lunar surface, not within an app, but amongst many apps, seamlessly. And again, to say information technology hasn't made leaps and bounds just in the last year, where is it going next? I don't know, but if you do, let me know in the comments, because I'll tell you, it's been blowing my mind. Man, there's so much more to talk about. There's so much more to explore. We're just getting started. Hit that subscribe button because it's gonna be a long, long ride. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.